Great Chefs Television presents Chocolate Dreams, a video collection of sinful desserts featuring the creations of some of America's leading chefs. Richard Leach, executive pastry chef at Park Avenue Cafe in Manhattan, is one of the city's, indeed the country's, best. In fact, he was named the 1997 Pastry Chef of the Year by the James Beard Society. His multi-step chocolate offering begins with a mousse.
Okay, making the bittersweet chocolate mousse. It's a half-pound Valrhona chocolate. This gets mixed with the half cup of milk, placed on a double boiler to melt, medium heat. On the stove, you're going to take 2 egg yolks, the sugar, place over the double boiler, whisk and just warm gently.
Note the chef begins combining the yolks and sugar over heat. This is usually done off heat, but this method speeds the process. If you try this, be careful not to cook the eggs.
Eggs are then placed on the machine and whipped to high speed for about 5 minutes.
A quarter pound of melted butter will be added.
Okay, once the butter is melted and the chocolate is melted, slow down the eggs a little bit. All the melted chocolate is added. And the warm butter. And mix it to incorporate. 2 cups of heavy cream are whipped. Soft peaks. Chocolate base, all at once, is added to the whipped cream. All gets whisked together. And then folded at the end to mix it. Pour into a container, and then we're going to refrigerate it.
The dish also calls for thin discs from a fairly dense chocolate cake. In the interests of time, we assume this preparation.
Take the sliced cake, cut circles, place the mousse into a pastry bag, pipe it about 1/2 inch thick. A hot spoon, some hot water, gently press it down. Cake circles placed on top.
The top layer is pressed down gently and the molds are refrigerated.
Once the mousse is set up in a ring, we're going to cut out a small hole, which will later on be filled with it, garnish the chocolate. Taking a ring cutter and some hot water, pressing in, carefully lifting it out.
Chef Leach warms the ring molds to release the mousse. Chocolate ribbons will surround the mousse and cake. The sheet pan should be slightly warm and very clean at this stage. After the melted chocolate is spread over the whole surface, it is refrigerated.
Okay, once the chocolate sheet is frozen, you want to remove it from the freezer. It takes about 5 minutes to thaw out a little bit. Once it starts to become room temperature, the chocolate will become pliable. You should be able to lift it off the tray. Save all the scraps you have.
This is a good demonstration of the importance of temperature when working with chocolate.
Any cold spots that are brittle, We can adjust it by just rubbing the back of the sheet pan a little bit, evening out the temperature. Now you want to cut about 1 inch wide strips all the way down the chocolate. Try to act fast with it before it melts. Working very quickly with this. Trim the edges. You want a piece that's about 8-9 inches long. Hold on one side and carefully wrap it right around the mousse. Should stick right to the mousse.
An exotic chocolate and tea ice cream is served with the mousse.
Okay, for the chocolate tea ice cream, in a medium-sized sauce pot, place a 1 quart of heavy cream and 2 cups of milk. To that, you're going to add about a cup of the 1.5 cup sugar and about 8 Earl Grey tea bags. Place it on a medium heat, and you want to steep that for about 20 minutes. Okay, once the milk is steeped with the tea, you want to strain out the tea bags. Try not to break them. Put it back onto the heat. And bring that to a boil. Meanwhile, you get your yolks ready. 12 yolks. The rest of the sugar, 1/2 cup. Stir your yolks and your sugar together. Once this milk comes into a boil, add the entire thing in one shot. Whisk it right in. Whisk it thoroughly. Add your 8 ounces of chocolate.
This mixture is whisked until smooth, strained through a fine sieve, and cooled in an ice bath before going into the ice cream machine. Along with the ice cream, presentation also includes Tweel cookies.
Place right on top of the cookie. Start Tweel here. Push into the mousse, the back of the mousse, and stands up straight. This last cookie goes on top as a garnish. A couple more striped chocolate garnishes that I make. A couple of cigarettes, small triangle. Place them right inside of there. A little powdered sugar over the top.